In order to create realistic AI images, I'm going to show you how you can do that using the Bing Image Create. Okay, so this is actually a free AI tool that will help you to create images that will fit into your storyline for your African folktales videos. So the first thing you've got to do is go over to bing.com/images, okay? Now, right here on this Bing interface, you have the option to enter your prompt for creating your image that you want, okay? So for us to do that, we have to go back to ChatGPT. Remember, we use ChatGPT to generate our story. So even if you wrote your story by yourself, without the use of AI or through any other means, it's also very important that you utilize ChatGPT to generate the appropriate prompts that will help you to, generate the corresponding images. So the first thing we have to do is, this is where our story is. This is the beginning of the story. You can see this in a quiet village named Ifeoluwa, okay? Yeah, so we have to, first of all, go over to this option and click on New Chat on ChatGPT. I'm going to show you guys why I'm using this new chat now. So what we have to do is, after opening that up, we have to come here on this box. So right here inside this box, we have to enter some customized prompts for generating the appropriate images. So what are those prompts? They are like background prompts. Let me show you guys this. This is it. Meanwhile, I'm going to leave this prompt in the description of this video. Okay, so you see, the prompt says, give me prompt for AI to generate images for each of these scenes. So I'm going to definitely post the scenes here, at the bottom. Yeah, so you see, the scenes should be cinematic clear enough, and the dresses should be African attire with vibrant village setting. Any woman in this scene must have braided hair. So I would like most women in this in each of these scenes for this storyline to have braided hairs and beautiful face. That is, there should be beautiful women. Okay, then any man also, on the other hand, must be wearing an African cap on his head, while putting on an African attire. Okay, yes. So, and the setting should be multicolored and photorealistic. Then differentiate between each cinematic prompts. So I'm going to do this right away so that you see what it's going to look like. So we go back to ChatGPT and we copy the first paragraph of, in the story that we are working with. So this is the beginning of the story, you see. In a quiet village named Ifeoluwa, nestled among rolling hills. Okay, so we go ahead to copy this. Then we go back to the other ChatGPT window. So right here, we paste it under this. So you see, we pasted this right here. So this is the initial prompt here, while the other one is below, which is the first paragraph in the story. Okay, so what we have to do is we click on send message to start creating the AI prompt. So you can see it has generated prompt 1, prompt 2, prompt 3 now. So let's hold on while it does that. Okay, so it has given us 4 prompts for this one paragraph only. Okay, so you can see this is just one paragraph right here from the story. Okay, so we have to go over to this. So you have to come here, copy this first prompt, copy, then go to Bing and paste it here. So when you paste it, you click on, if you don't have an account already, you click on join and create. You're required to create an account, okay? So once you do that, I already have an account. That's why it has logged me in. So you can see I have 15 points because every day Bing gives you 15 free points or credits units daily. But since I'm generating the first image here, you can see it's now reduced to 14. Okay, so you guys can see it has popped out 4 unique images that are, good representation of this particular prompt I entered there. So I'm going to click on the first one. Okay, so it's going to come up for us to see it in a broader view. So right here, you can see this is the first image. When you click on the second one, you see the second image. When you click on the third one, you see the third image. When you click on the next one, you see the fourth image. So, and so on and so forth. So the more you click on this, you see each of these or navigate through each of those images one after the other, okay? So you can choose the appropriate one that best suits you or you like preferably. So if I want to utilize this now, for example, I'm going to click on download. Click on download. So it's going to download for me, so that I can see the image right here. Okay, so you can see this is the image. We've just downloaded it right here. I'm still going to show you guys how to make it to be YouTube aspect ratio or YouTube dimension. You can see this is a square image. And YouTube videos are mainly rectangular. That's 16:9 aspect ratio. So I'll still show you how to convert this to the appropriate YouTube aspect ratio. Okay. So if you want to download another one, possibly this, you can also right click on the body of this and click on save image as. So we can save it with anything. So, but it doesn't matter. The file name doesn't matter. Because remember, we are making use of each of the scenes of the video. Okay, so and by the right-hand side, you are going to see the particular prompt that generated each of these. So when you click on this X, it's more or less like returning back to the window. Okay, so you see all these are other images I have here. You see this image of a woman right here. This is another image. These are previous images I've generated before now. Okay, so if you click and as you navigate, you're going to see different varieties of images. These are for other stories I've created, for the African folktales and niche. So you can utilize this to create literally images for any niche or any particular industry or topic that you want. So, but for this case study, we are talking about African folktales. Okay, so that is it on this. So let's go back to our prompts. Remember, we only utilize the first prompt here. Now, let's go to the second prompt and let's copy it and let's go and generate images for it. So we'll click on X. That's to clear this previous prompt here. Okay, meanwhile, let's go back to our initial. Okay, this is the initial AI images that were generated earlier. Okay, so let's clear this and paste the second prompt right here. So we'll click on create again. So once you see creating, you have to exercise some patience. Within a minute or two, it's going to pop up an output of images it has generated for you. Okay, so you guys can see these are other images too. You see the coins or points from Bing is reducing. So once you generate each using each prompt, it reduces by 1 from 15, 14, 13, and so on, counting down. So if you click on this first option, it's going to pop up in a wider view. Okay, so you see, when you click on this arrow, you see the next one. Click on the next arrow. Okay, so this is it. So if you want to save this, you can just right click on save image. So, like I stated earlier, anyone you like, you must not use all of them. It all depends on you and it's your choice. So to select your preferred images. So I'm going to save this. Okay, or you can use download to download it to your PC or your mobile phone. Okay, so let's go back to ChatGPT. Remember, we are using ChatGPT to generate these prompts in order to create the images we want. Okay, so next thing we have to do is we go back to the third prompt and we copy it and go back to Bing. So we clear this and paste the third prompt. So let's see it's going to give us. So once you see creating, you've got to hold on for it to generate the images. So like I said, it doesn't take time. Once you do that, you'll see it in action. So it's running right now. Once it's done, we are going to see the output right here as a preview. And it's going to also display here on this window. Okay, so if you look here, you're going to see what this looks like. Okay, so you can see this is the first image. Next. Okay, so we can select wide variety of any of these images. So save as. It's usually advisable for you to have one folder where you have all your assets, like your images and all your clips are going to be saved there. So I like this too. So you can see braided hair. So it adheres strictly to the instruction we gave it. You see braided hair, at least amongst these major actors. So you can have variety of many images that aligns with your objective or your storyline, actually. Okay, so once we have done that, you can see we've been able to generate these images. So you can see these are the images we've generated. Okay, so that's how we go about doing this and this. So this is the fourth prompt. Yeah, so if we want to do this again, what we are going to do is we can click on this edit button, then we go back to ChatGPT. So look at this carefully so you get it. Remember, this is the first paragraph we utilize to generate those four prompts. Now, we go back to this next paragraph in the story and copy it. Then we go back to ChatGPT interface again. Right here. So we remove this initial one, this initial paragraph or the first paragraph, and we paste the second one. Then we want to generate prompts for the second one too. Okay, so you can see the prompts it has generated for us. So you have to just go ahead and read it. So if it doesn't show you, or depict what you want that aligns with what's written there, you can always click on regenerate. So it's going to, regenerate the prompts for you again. Okay, so you can see right here, this is the first prompt. This is prompt 1, prompt 2, and prompt 3. So I think these ones are more clearer. So we are going to copy this. Don't copy description. You can see where it started. Description colon. So you start from this. So copy. Then go back to the Bing image creator. So this is the Bing image creator. You click on close, then click on X, paste the new AI prompt. Okay. So then when you do that, you click on create. So once you do that, you hold on, you see creating, it's processing and creating those images that we are going to use for creating our video. So it has been able to generate 2 images for us following the prompts that we issued to it. So these are the prompts that was generated for, this image. So we click on the next image. Okay. Yeah, so it's either you click on download, like I said, or you right click. So this has been downloaded, or you right click on this and click on save image. Yeah. So, but we've downloaded that already. So this is it right here. So let's download the other one too, or save it too. Okay. Okay, this was the first one we saved. Then the next one, okay. Okay, we've saved this other one too. Okay. So this is how you go about creating powerful and realistic images using Bing Image Creator. So you can still go back to your ChatGPT scripts. Like I said, you follow this script, no matter how long it is or how lengthy it is. You follow it, scene by scene. Each paragraph constitutes a scene. So with each of those paragraphs or those scenes, ChatGPT will help you to generate appropriate prompts that will align with it. So remember, we have done for this first paragraph in this story, this is the beginning. we've done for this second paragraph. So this is the third paragraph now. So you follow the same process, copy it and go back to ChatGPT and edit this prompt here. Or you can even add, open up a new window for this. So when you open up a new window, it then means you have to copy this. These are initial prompt settings before you now have to insert any of the paragraphs you are working on at the bottom this way. Okay. So the first thing, when you open up a new ChatGPT chat box, you paste the initial setting right here. You see, I've pasted it here. So remember, we copied it from this place. We copied it from here. So we have to paste it here. Then the next thing is we have to go back to ChatGPT, the story. This is the third paragraph or the third scene. Okay. So right there, we have to now paste the third scene here to be able to use it to generate appropriate script for us. So we click on go. So that's how you go about creating this realistic and high quality AI photos and images for generating your videos for African folktales and other, kind of videos that are similar. Now, if you want to convert these images to YouTube size, as I said earlier, you can see that these images are in square form, but they are meant to be rectangular or by 16:9 ratio, aspect ratio.